Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to today's testimonial. We're here with Sally. Sally, welcome. Very, very honored to have you here today with us. Could you please introduce yourself?
My name's Sally Inkster, and I help my clients define their personal brand so that they can just attract their most ideal client easily without that bleh, icky feeling. So
Thank
I love
you,
it. Yes,
Sally. So we met through networking.
we did.
We did. And if you could just share with the audience where you were at when we met and what made you say yes to working together for a couple of months, really.
We did. Okay. Where was that? I love what I do. My clients love what I do. I know I get great results, but I found it difficult to define what I was doing in comparison to what other people were doing because it's a very different way I approach. And so I had a huge problem with how I priced it and how I came over with the confidence of that pricing.
Thank you. And what was the maybe one element that really stood out for you when I made you an offer that made you say, yes, I really want to do this work?
Uh, well, it was a pure, unadulterated fear, without a shadow of a doubt.
Let's go into that a little bit more, please.
Um, I think it was more than I had ever spent on any program coach in a go for that amount of time. So, although I had coaches over the years and spent a lot of money, this was much more defined. And yes, you get that horrible gut feeling going, I'm not sure I can do this, I should do this, I want to do this, all those things. So, all those fears came up.
Thank you. And yet you said yes. So what made you overcome those fears and put your business yourself first and say, yes, I'm doing this?
Um, I think looking at you, and you do something that's actually quite niche with people, and you do it in a systematic way. And I do something that's quite niche that I do in a systematic way. So I felt that there was going to be something that you could give me, or at least push past my um, historical sense of how I deal with money.
Okay, beautiful. So let's go into the money if we can, because that's
Yeah.
what the audience wants to know.
Mhm.
Simple question, was it worth it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Were the results purely economic, i.e. returns on investment and or also personal?
Definitely both. Yeah. I think understanding what your relationship with money is. I'd always presumed, thought, was sure that my relationship with money was not a good one. And I think the most personal thing it gave me is actually my relationship is very good with people. But again, it's a very niche way. It's a very um, sort of supportive, caring, give back way, which I always thought just meant that I spent money wherever I thought about it and, was always lacking because I gave it away. When I found why I do that, then it made sense. And actually, I could be prouder of that than I had ever been before.
Beautiful, beautiful. And do you think you would have got where you're at now without the program and working together?
No,
Okay.
that was
Okay.
quick, wasn't it? No.
That was nice to know. Can you quantify, so you said how your relationship with money transformed. Can you quantify again, not in numbers, but maybe in percentage, and also in relation to the amount of work that you've
Okay. Percentage, it's difficult. I definitely think, I mean, that first month, 2 months, it went up probably 100 to 150%, and then, I mean, that was a lot of money. That was a big change. Um, and so that's carrying on just because of my confidence around it and the pricing I charge. I don't have any qualms about it at all now.
beautiful. What about how practical it is as well? Because we always say our work is energetic, strategy, understanding the relationship with money. For somebody who's totally new to this, how could you say it in simpler terms from a consumer experience, from a business owner's experience?
I think what I liked, it was very systematic. And that's not to say it's not bespoke, because it is, but in that way, it was, this is what we do, and this is how I work with clients. Listen to this, do this, this is what you do with it. It was very systematic how you use it, which works for my brain. So,
And gave results.
yes. Yeah.
All right. Did you feel you had to slave away with all the advice that I gave you? Did you feel, yes, I made 150% return, but oh my God, it's so hard. I don't want to
Oh,
be.
absolutely not. I mean, I didn't have to work any harder. Apart from we did do early morning calls, that was a little harder. But apart from that, I didn't have to work any harder than I had been doing. Um, it just shifts your paradigms around it. So it just shifts your thoughts sort of pathways.
Thank you. And if I can ask Ali, you mentioned you worked with a lot of coaches over the years. What do you think is different and unique about my methodology, my relationship with clients, and how the results come about? If you had to name one thing.
You're quite strict.
Okay.
um,
Tell me
yeah, you're
more.
you're quite you're quite strict. What is it? It's very it's a place where absolute fact meets some woo woo, but in a very down to earth way.
Tell me more.
Okay, what you do is very, it just sort of has those two areas. So it's like, as you talk about, it's sort of that grounding, but that spirit sort of thought process and where that comes from, but also very based in grounding and fact.
Thank you. And in terms of the level of support, in terms of being available to you, in terms of feeling heard, seen, the responsiveness, how was it working for you?
Yeah, it's great. You've always been really responsive and also done things to help. Have you done this? Or have a look at this? All different little things as we go along, which wasn't actually in the package. They're just little extras that you do, which is nice.
Thank you. So, Sally, if we were to wrap it up and somebody came to you and said, oh, I've heard this offer from Alex. I don't know her very well. She's really expensive because people tend to say that. What would you say to them?
Yeah, you're right. She is really expensive, but you will get a result you won't get anywhere else.
Thank you. Thank you. So, what is your next step for you, Sally?
What's the next step? Carry on doing the stuff that you've taught me to do.
Hey, okay. And where
Yes.
people can find you?
I'm sorry.
Where can people find you?
Oh, well, I have a website which is easy. It's www.sallyinkster.com. You can also find me on LinkedIn as Sally Inkster, on Facebook as Sally Inkster, and on Instagram as Sally Inkster Branding.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for the amazing work that you do. Go and give Sally a follow and shout out, ask about working with her. And everybody else, I'll see you in the program. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.